Well, I'm in Maysville, Kentucky. Is that right?
Yep.
And I'm with,
Sarah Purdin.
and so we met because you saw my boat going down.
Yep. Me and my hubby and my besties and sister-in-laws were also like ready to go on the river on a random Tuesday, and we stopped at Skipper's down by the Maysville River down there, and we saw you trucking on through, and we're like, that is such an interesting boat. And then as we left Skipper's, we were like, let's go down to Maysville and see if he just happens to be there. And guess what? You were there?
Yes.
And
Well, the boat was there, but I wasn't.
Yeah, well, you weren't. Yeah, we looked for you on foot on out here. We couldn't find you, but
in retrospect, you were right because you said, I think,
I said I bet he went to the pub.
and that's where I was.
O'Rourke's is just such a monumental thing over here in Maysville that, I mean,
O'Rourke's.
I can't say it right.
I can't.
That's
Well,
how I say it.
Well, no, I don't know. I can't say
No,
anything.
I think I say it wrong because I'm from,
Well, you're from here, so you get to say it right. However
I don't
you
think
say
that's
it is
right,
the right way
actually.
to
I
say
really don't. Honestly, I'm just from Little Ohio, but people think I am from Kentucky. But
Right, you're from Ohio, right? Because there's a river, obviously, that's what I'm traveling on, and on the south side is Kentucky, and on the north side is Ohio. And the closest kind of area to you would be like that has like a city would be Manchester. Was that right?
city would be Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's like an hour from us.
Which is right on the border of Ohio and Indiana.
Yep.
Pretty much.
You can truck all the way down this river and get to Cincinnati. How long will it take to get to Cincinnati from Maysville, you think?
For me, so if I really booked it, it would take me about a day. I think we're about 55 miles, something like that. Everybody says it takes them an hour to drive.
I always say I think that would be such a cool journey to go from our campsite all the way to Cincinnati, and I just think about how long that would be. I can't even imagine your journey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and is your campsite on the Twin Islands, or is it on the?
No. So we are near Brush Creek. We are right after you would leave the town of Manchester.
Gotcha.
So,
can you tell the story of the Manchester power plant?
Oh, yes. So, man, I can't remember what year it was now. It happened within the last 5 or 6 or so years now. We had a power plant. You could probably even see it from close to here, DP&L. And we had a few others as well, but we had them shut down. And then they had they were going to do a Demolition, yes. And the planned demolition had gone terribly wrong. And the stack that was supposed to fall that way went that way, and it tore up things that they were not expecting, including unfortunate lives were lost during that. It was very sad for the community.
You said 5 people?
I think at least 5. I could be wrong. Like I said, this has been a few years ago now. But it was a devastating loss for our county because that's, for one, everyone was upset that the factory had shut down because that lost a lot of jobs. And then you had that catastrophe happen, which kind of made it worse.
Yeah, like almost insult to injury, kind of, right? Like, we can't even destroy it, right?
It was like one last little, how dare you,
Yep.
It was sad, but,
And now there's been some fires.
Yeah. We just try to get through it as a community together. Like I said, everyone knows everybody where I'm from. So people over here in Maysville as well, we're not too far off. Like I said, I come here all the time to visit with my mom.
Yep.
So I don't know the community as much, but I pretty much grew up out here as well, just over in Adams County portion.
And you operate the radio.
Yep.
Not switchboard, motherboard.
Oh.
Motherboard. What is that what they call it?
I am the board operator.
The board operator,
board
right?
Op. Yep, board op.
Well, how bored are you?
Listen.
No.
I can get pretty bored while board opping.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's funny because I do like to do artwork as I'm doing the board op because I'm just listening, But yes, I work for the local radio station in West Union. Called C103, and then you have the one over that kind of covers the Kentucky side as well, 99.5 The Edge. yeah, we just like to put on the community sports and support the children in high school, and we even do like a big fundraiser every year at the All-Star Book is what we call it, the All-Star Game, where all the seniors get to come, and the community helps raise scholarships to take them to college. So it's just like a day full of the seniors that have been picked from all the local communities.
Oh, cool.
And then they all get to apply for the scholarship, and some of them might get lucky.
At first, I thought you meant seniors as in people over 65.
That would be certainly an interesting, I would pay to go see that.
Yes. Well, it's interesting because different channels have different things on them, like in different areas have different channels. And so I've been watching, I'm like, what the heck am I watching? And it's like baseball with like people dressed up as duck costumes and stuff.
That's what I want to watch.
Yeah, right. And it's like, I forget, my dad was telling me what it's called. I forget what it's called, but it's like the equivalent of Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, yeah.
But they're people playing baseball. But it's big, and they got one down in like Atlanta, and I forget what it's called. But I'm gonna guess that you're not a huge sports fan.
Unfortunately, I grew up with sports all around me, and I'm still surrounded by sports, and I did play basketball in a little bit of elementary and ran track 1 year in high school. But other than that, I was not too athletic. I took more of the artsy side. But I have gone to one baseball game in my life. That was the Cincinnati Reds, and they won, and the fireworks were amazing.
Yeah, congratulations.
So,
and by the way, I hear if I get there by Friday that there's going to be big fireworks.
Yeah,
and, they're close to the river too, so maybe I'll see them.
Cincinnati is like one of the best places to go boating on because like there's so much happening all the time. You might hear a concert, you might see some fireworks, all the cool pretty lights that they have. Like it's beautiful.
And is that Covington on the other side of Cincinnati?
Yeah, Covington is right there. You're basically neck and neck to Cincinnati and Kentucky.
Gotcha.
So I go there quite often as well. Newport and Cincinnati, our buddy lives down there, and we visit him. We try to visit him as quite often as we can. All the good concerts and stuff and music happens down there too. So
okay.
We got to make our way down there.
Yeah. And so, but you also paint and sew and do...
Yes. I'm an artist. I've been painting since I was a kid. I mean, I like to do abstract-y, colorful things that, not many people would be like picking it out at the grocery store kind of art, But I've always liked to be different,
Yep.
I like to bring more color to the world because I feel like things are so bleak now. Like, if you were around me and like my friends and whoever's with me riding in a car and I see like too many white cars around us, I'm like, that disgusts me because like, where did the color go? What happened? Like everyone, come on.
Right.
We need to brighten the world up a little more with the color. So that's what I try to do.
Right. Interesting that we're saying this against this brutalist background, but there's a monkey for some reason hanging out on what looks like
he's
a
gonna
jail
be a star
cell.
now.
Yeah, he's going to be a star. What's his name?
What do you want to give him the name
I
of?
think Nick the monkey.
Nick the monkey.
Yeah, Mick with an M because it's got to have alliteration.
Okay,
Yeah, I think Mick the monkey.
He's seen
What do you
some
guys
stuff.
think? You guys come up with it. Yeah, he's seen some stuff. He's not looking
There
like...
is an M right there. Oh.
Is there? Oh, yeah, I see it. There's an M above a
diamond.
diamond. Well, so maybe his name's Mymond.
Mymond? Okay.
That sounds
I
good.
can
Mymond the
agree with
monkey.
Mymond.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I woke up this morning, too, because I went to... Jesus, the last night I went to what the heck? It was a convention of city planners, but it was at the museum, and the museum also has a tasting room for bourbon.
Oh.
And Pogue bourbon is made here, and it's like the first registered bourbon. So inside the museum, they got a note like of the registration.
Yeah.
This is the first registered bourbon. It's a number 3 on like the registration number.
That makes sense to me. Over here in Kentucky, they take the bourbon seriously.
They do, right. And Buffalo Trace is the name of the bourbon, and we're literally on the Buffalo Trace that goes from the buffalo would come off this river and go through the woods and go up to the
I've
salt
seen
licks.
at least one buffalo on the walk here.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You almost stepped on it.
Yeah, the steel one. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the name of the place that we went for lunch?
Babs.
Babs
Bistro.
with a Z. Yes. And it was funny because I went up to the counter. I'm like, well, you look familiar. And I was like, oh, you were catering the thing for the city planners last night. So I had already met those people.
Everyone, I feel like everyone that I already walked here through with you, they all knew you. Like, hey.
Yeah, it's great. The guy fixing the,
Yeah.
he goes, hey, Captain. He says, if if I see you again, I'm going to give you a job if you stick around
Yeah.
any longer. I said, well, I'm going to need a job if I
You
stick around.
can't get out of Kentucky.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful
You're
area.
like the monkey up there.
I'm like the monkey. I'm a
He's
little
chained to Maysville.
Yeah, geez Louise. So there's a bridge here that's also under construction, and you were saying it just about doubles your commute down here?
So normally when I come over here, it takes me about like a 30-minute drive. But since the bridge is shut down, it's probably adds like an extra 15 minutes for me. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So 50% longer.
yeah.
And how long is this bridge supposed to take to get fixed?
I have heard a ton of rumors. It could be every bit of a year or maybe 3.
Jeez.
If I've honestly been told that it might not ever open again.
Wow. Jeez Louise.
I mean, this bridge has been here since like 1931 or 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even believe it's, still functioning.
Yeah, it's a suspension
But
bridge
it's
that's on top
beautiful,
of
though.
piers. I noticed going past, I wasn't even looking at the top of the bridge, I noticed that the stones are quite eroded around the bottom.
yeah.
So I was like, are they going to do anything about those?
I honestly am shocked if they ever do open it again. I mean, we're selfish because we want it to be open because it's, for one, it's what we know and it's historical to us, but also it's quicker to Maysville. But
Yeah.
I just don't ever want to see it go though because it's historical.
Well, geez, if it doesn't open, I hope they just keep it as maybe a walking bridge or
Well,
something.
yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like the remains of another bridge, or maybe that was a place to tie up barges. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of barges that come through here. Honestly, I'm shocked that we haven't seen one come through here yet.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! And yesterday, a cruise ship came through.
I missed out on the cruise ship.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I seen it on your video, but I have not seen it here.
My goodness! I woke up. I must have done a good job exploring the town the night before that I didn't hear this cruise ship come in the morning. 'Cause I woke up, this cruise ship's going halfway across the river.
Yeah.
The front of the cruise ship opens up like Micro Machines toy house or whatever. Like you could bring tanks out of the front of it. But they were bringing out like electric wheelchairs or something, for
Yeah.
people to, or whatever, for people to kind of drive around. 'Cause it seemed like little older people were kind of coming
Yeah.
doing the tour, and maybe had some mobility issues. But I was like, wow, geez, I feel like this is a landing craft and
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan. It was something.
I was literally talking about how it's so random that I have seen so many different boats at this place, at this exact location, because, like I said, when I was younger, there used to be a pirate ship that would come through. Like, I don't know where it would come from, but we would go to the pirate ship right where your boat's parked. And then I've seen some other funky boats out here, but then we found your boat again last time, and we parked right beside you, and we were like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And then I seen your YouTube video of the giant cruise ship, and I was like, what is going on? I've
Yeah.
never seen all these crazy boats like that out here.
Right, and as I was doing a little update, and then I'm like, wow, here's a cruise ship, and then here's also 16 barges getting pushed by a tug and a bass boat. I don't think he's down there anymore. Somebody seems to just anchor their bass boat there.
I was about to ask you how many barges that you've encountered over here while you were staying.
Oh, if more than the signatures on the boat. Going through South Point, Ohio, is the most southern point of Ohio. After that, the Ohio River generally flows a little north of due west. There were so many barges. The wind wasn't blowing. I'm looking around. The trees are not moving. But there's waves like hell because there's
waves
so many
coming after
tugs.
you, yeah.
It was like a mile of barges and tugs, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I can't wait to get out of here. I feel like I'm inside of a boiling soup.
Yep. I can understand that. I feel like every single time we go out to boat, we see at least 3 or 4 just passing through.
Yep. And when it comes to taking the wakes, because my boat's not that big, barges aren't so bad. Speedboats can really get me because they got a much higher wake. But I gotta learn here, when the barge, let's say this barge is a bend in the river, let's say goes like an elbow like this, he's got to go around like this way. So he's shooting his wake towards the shore. So I want to pass him on the one, they would say over the VHF radio, I'm going to pass him on his left side, left to left. And, I guess that would be his starboard side. So I'd pass him on the 2 because he's shooting his water this way. But then, if I don't, then I'm going over,
Yeah, you're taking a ride.
Yep. But if I do pass him on the right way, then instead of hitting that wake a minute after I pass the barge, I hit it 2 minutes after the barge because it hits and it comes back off the shore and
You're just kind of ricocheting off the
just
waves.
ricocheting. Yeah. Hey, the bartender at Kenton Bookstore and Bar said that they're having an Oktoberfest
This weekend.
this weekend.
Yeah.
And I said, why are you having an Oktoberfest in August? And she corrected me. She said, October means 8. And this is the 8th month of the year, so this
Yeah.
is the correct time to have an Oktoberfest.
We both learned that.
We both learned that, and I never correct a
I
woman
never
when
knew
she
it
tells
either.
me something.
I always just was like, oh, it's kind of like a Christmas in July ordeal. We're
Right.
just kind of getting to, we're all so excited for those holidays. So that's what I thought.
That's right.
Tells you what I know about the history of Oktoberfest.
Yes.
I haven't attended very many, but I always know that this one is very good down here, and everyone talks about it all the time.
Yes, and also there is a big Christmas kind of festival down here, I've heard, because it looks like a Hallmark.
Yep. They actually somebody somewhere filmed like a Christmas movie down the road, right in front of that movie theater that you've seen.
Yep.
My grandma actually came for that, and she was trying to be like a background character in it. They
Uh-huh.
said that if they just kind of like sat up in the background with their chairs, that they might make it in the back of the movie.
Oh,
So it's supposed to be like a Christmas movie theme down here in the Kentucky.
any idea
area.
what it's called?
I'd have to get back with you on that. I was just asked by my grandma one day, hey Sarah, you want to come sit in the background? I'm like, I'd not heard of it, and then I heard someone else talk about it, and I was like, oh, that was actually a really big thing.
Yeah.
And no, I don't know what it's called, but I will get back with you, and if I have to comment on this video with it, I will.
We can put the link in the description.
Yeah, it might not be ready for a while, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Because back in Troy, where I'm from, they're filming the Gilded Age, which is a show on HBO, I guess. And it's a big economic development thing. I've met photographers, stage crew. I haven't really met any actors, but whatever.
Yeah.
People moving cars and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Well, okay, so let's end on what's something that you are doing in the next 6 months that you're looking forward to.
Well, I can say that I am pretty much not looking forward to the cold weather. So
No,
I'm
yeah.
not looking that far into the future at this point, but I can tell you that I'm ready to boat a lot on our boat as well and soak up the sun and make the best out of what we got right now and pretend like, reality is having a boat time.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
It's a good time, yes. Well, reality is whatever the hell you
make it.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's whatever you make it, and I like it better out here than
Yes.
out there.
Yeah, than in there.
Yeah.
And how late will boating season last here down in Ohio?
I think the
Kentucky?
latest that we went last year was still in October.
October, yeah.
So we were going at least until the late Octobers, and then it started getting a little chillier. But we will do it as long as we can.
Yeah, cool.
Gotta soak up the sun
Yep,
and the waves.
said Cheryl Crow. By the way, thank you for looking me up on my mobile shameless self-promotion billboard of a boat. And coming down here. I mean, you had to drive an hour down here. I
Yep,
really
yep.
appreciate that, So I think you're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job too.
Thanks. And you guys are doing a good job. If you're watching this video, you must be doing a good job.
Exactly.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Share,
And
subscribe,
share
ring
it.
the
Yeah.
bell.
Hit that like button. All right, take care, everybody.